Hey guys, it's me, Lil Ninja, back with another video, and today we're doing What If Naruto Was in Avatar Part 2, and if you're seeing this, you need to watch my other What Ifs, and watch all my other What Ifs that I'm doing. This will be the second video that I upload this week. As you can see, it is a part 2 video, so I have a new type of schedule that I will be trying to stick to. If I don't stick to it, then well, sucks for me, I guess. And more than that, I'm gonna be trying to basically make these videos longer, last longer, especially when I'm doing cartoon and anime what ifs. No shout outs today, and again, if you're watching this series and you haven't seen part 1, go watch part 1 before you watch this video because it's part 2, so go watch part 1. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
This shit high, boy.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a 2-seater, yeah, we headed for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt. Oh, living lively. Everybody tryna ride my wave, they can ride me. Pull up in a foreign to the curb looking icy. I ain't never stressed about a fit, I'm on hype it.
We start off this what if with Aang and his gang near Kyoshi Island, as Aang is still riding one of the giant koi fish that is in the ocean, while Naruto and Katara are watching him, while Sokka went out to look for some food. But of course, as we all know, he has gotten captured by the Kyoshi warriors. As Aang is being chased by another giant koi fish, but this one being bigger than the one that he's on right now. Of course, the koi fish would swim underwater, but the other koi fish would be swimming right after Aang. Aang would be blitzing back to get back onto the land and would make it just in time. And Naruto would be laughing his head off as the kid Aang almost got eaten by a giant koi fish. It's kind of a weak way to go, especially since Naruto's from the ninja world. Well, yeah. Naruto would stop laughing and open a scroll, start looking through it, trying to learn something new. As I said, he's learned many jutsu from this point, from the first part of this series to this part where we are right now. Naruto has learned fire jutsu, many fire jutsu, air jutsu, and lightning jutsu. He wants to start learning water jutsu and earth jutsu. He's also looking into yin and yang jutsu, and is frequently talking to Kurama. Not to mention that he's trying to learn how to use Sage Mode, as only the ninja world has been destroyed. All these summons still exist. They just can't be summoned into that world anymore. Naruto would learn. Naruto using his time from this point to, well, the last point that we were at in the last part. Would also be learning how to do Fuin Jutsu, which is the art of sealing, I believe. Meaning, yes, I'm going to get him to learn the Flying Thunder God at some point, also known as the Hiraishin no Jutsu. Naruto would put the scroll away and would sense something fishy going on. But out of nowhere, Naruto, Katara, and Aang would get knocked out, as they would awake tied up and with a mask on each of them. Naruto would ask, Naruto would say, "This is just so annoying, wannabe ninjas." Naruto would use a small one-handed hand sign, and would break right out of the binds and would take his mask off, and would pick Aang up and do the same for him and Katara and Sokka. How did I forget Sokka? You know, if Sokka wasn't inside of the Avatar, I don't know how the Avatar would, how the show would survive, as Sokka is basically the comic relief, but he's also a very good character as well. So I can't be forgetting Sokka's name. It's not acceptable to forget Sokka's name. It never will be acceptable to forget someone like Sokka. Naruto would explain that Aang is the Avatar, and Korra was explain their journey, what they need to do on their journey, and how the Avatar needs to learn all 4 elements. And if there's a Earthbender here, Aang would like to be taught. Of course, Naruto would basically be bored the rest of the time they are here. Aang would look around and basically would not be able to find any Earthbenders. And of course, this episode would basically go pretty much to canon until Zuko would arrive. Naruto, finally having something to fight, would get up and get ready for this. Zuko would say, "You, the second Avatar, fight me, and I will capture you and the original Avatar." Naruto would just be kind of confused, as he knows for a fact he is not an Avatar. Naruto would state this out loud, and Zuko would say, "There's no way you aren't an Avatar. You used whatever that thing was. It was like you used hand signs to use elements. It makes no sense. So you are a second Avatar that I will capture." Naruto, really not caring at this point, would jump at Zuko, spawn a bunch of clones, and all of them would use fire jutsu, basically knocking Zuko out, making the Fire Nation retreat. How did I forget the Fire Nation? I might just start watching Avatar again so I don't be forgetting these names so much. Okay, next thing we gotta do. What is after this Kyoshi Island? You know what? Actually, not. I'm gonna make them stay here for a while. Yeah, it just makes more sense. Naruto would sit back down and would not really know what else to do, so he would read through his scrolls, as the rest of the time they are here would be spent training Sokka, and would be doing other important things besides training. Eventually, Aang and the gang would decide to leave and go to another pit stop, as this would be that one episode that I can never remember for the life of me, but I don't remember some of the parts. Let's just say that. Aang and his gang would arrive at the village. Naruto basically sitting down again, but would sense something's off. Not like when they were at the Kyoshi Island, but more so it was like Kurama. But it wasn't like Kurama at the same time. It was a spirit, but he didn't understand it. Naruto would ask Aang and Kurama, do they feel that too? Aang would not know what Naruto is talking about, but Kurama would definitely know. Kurama would say it's about the same power as a smaller version, a weaker version of Shukaku. Naruto would state, yeah, but that's still pretty strong, if you ask me. Naruto would be concentrating, trying to figure out where this is. But of course, Aang would have to tell Naruto to stop, as they need supplies to basically go through their journey. Naruto, Sokka, and Aang would go to the city, while Korra would try and... I said Korra. I meant Kara. Katara. Yeah, Katara. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'm forgetting their names instantly. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing these what ifs more often then, because I can't be forgetting their names like this. Katara would be watching Appa, as Naruto, Sokka, and Aang would go into the city the village looking for supplies. Naruto really only concentrating on the spirit that's about the same, a little bit weaker than Shukaku. Naruto only really focusing on this as Aang would suddenly feel a rush of wind and a strong presence around him. And Naruto's instincts would kick in and he would pull out a kunai, ready to take something down, but he doesn't know what. He's never felt this kind of killing intent, as this killing intent is more than Zabuza's, even more than Shikaku's. This spirit may be weaker, but that killing intent was way stronger. Naruto would put the kunai down, knowing that the spirit isn't here yet. So Aang would state that since he's the bridge between spirit and the human realm, he should be the one to basically stop this. So with that, Aang would sit down and would go into the spirit realm, trying to find the spirit that has been basically destroying everything inside of the village. And Naruto would be watching Aang's body, and Katara would have just arrived and would ask what is going on. Aang would be forced back into his body, stating that he's kind of dealt with the spirit, but I think that he would think that the spirit is even more angry than it was before. Naruto would sense something bad about to happen, as basically scratch marks would be all around the village, and he would not know Naruto would not know what to do. As he is seeing this, Naruto would try and protect Aang and the rest of the villagers, especially Sokka and Katara. But of course, Naruto would get slashed back by a strong wind, but Naruto not really be able to see anything. Everybody would think that he just got attacked by the air. Naruto getting back up would hold the scratch mark, as Kurama would be healing him at that point on. Aang would get up and would be dragged into the forest, Naruto rushing after Aang, as Katara would be held back by Sokka, saying that those two can protect each other, but right now they need to protect the village. Naruto running straight after Aang would be basically tossing and turning throughout this whole forest, would not knowing where exactly Aang is. Naruto would call out to Kurama, and Kurama would give Naruto some of his chakra. With that, Naruto would go into the first tail cloak form, and his senses would be heightened, as Naruto would be jumping from tree to tree, following Aang even faster than he was before, pouncing on Aang, picking him up, then jumping back into the trees. Aang would tell him to stop, saying that that spirit is basically a warning, stating that something bad happened here and he needs to go back into the spirit world. Naruto would say that's fine, but he needs to do it away from that spirit. That thing was going to destroy them. Naruto would set Aang down, and Aang would go back into the spirit world with Naruto protecting his body. Of course, Aang, doing what would be to canon, would basically find the panda spirit and would calm the panda spirit down, getting them a reward and some supplies from the villagers. I gotta see what's next after this, because I do not remember for the love of me.
Basically, this part was supposed to be going before the part that I just did, but I guess I didn't remember that. As Aang, Sokka, Katara, and Naruto would be on Appa, arriving in the Earth Kingdom. Earth Kingdom? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Basically, arriving in the Earth Kingdom, they would have a good time with Aang and Naruto basically leading them. Actually, Naruto just being behind Aang, just being there for the ride. As Naruto basically is one addition. Basically, this is kind of like a mix of Naruto and Aang's story for right now. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a mixture between the story. As Naruto, basically, as ninjas would have surrounded Naruto and the group that they are in, Naruto would be looking around and thinking, ninjas? But why? What's happening? Ninjas aren't supposed to exist in this universe, right? Naruto would throw a bunch of kunais at them, all of them being Hiraishin, trying to take them down. Of course, all of the ninjas, knowing what these kunais were, would slap them down immediately, trying to grab Naruto no matter what. As Naruto would be dodging all these attacks, one of them would grab Katara, and then another would grab Aang, and then the last one would grab Sokka. As they would say, "You come with us, we'll leave these people alone." Naruto, knowing that he can't basically not do this, he needs to turn himself in. Naruto would say, "Fine, just don't hurt my friends." No, the ninjas would let them go and would take Naruto, disappearing, as Aang would not have known what just happened, as it would have gone so fast that Aang basically did not register to him yet. Of course, Katara and Sokka would basically also not be registering what just happened. Naruto with the ninjas would basically be jumping around the city trying to find a certain spot, as these ninjas would unmask themselves, as they would basically be the Akatsuki. Well, some of the Akatsuki. Naruto, knowing who these people are, would decide that he needs to attack again, as they wanted his tail beast to at least try and open a portal back to the Naruto universe. Naruto, trying to punch one of them, would get his arm caught and then would get his back slammed onto a wall, knocking Naruto out. Of course, the Akatsuki would basically take Naruto to a secret headquarters that no one would basically be able to find. Naruto waking up, as I will now explain how the Akatsuki got out of this the universe being destroyed. Of course, the Akatsuki, still wanting power, would have a last-ditch effort of using the Ghetto statue and the Rinnegan to open a portal into the Avatar universe, as they did not want to be destroyed. But of course, they know they know that the world was terraformed and the universe is still alive. They can rebuild the universe inside their image. That's what they want to do for right now, as that's what they were promised from the beginning. They wanted to change the world. With this, having a way to get back with the Nine Tails chakra, all they would need to do is follow Naruto until he slips up and capture him and extract the Nine-Tailed Beast, and then just open a new portal with the Rinnegan and the Nine Tails. With that, Naruto basically would be strapped up to a machine that was also hooked up to the Ghetto statue. Naruto squirming around trying to get himself out, but the Akatsuki basically holding him down. Of course, Katara, Aang, and Sokka would have to find him eventually, but not at this point. Every minute, Naruto's chakra is getting seeped away as he's trying to protect Kurama from getting taken away from himself, as he's basically using his chakra to keep the Nine Tails in and basically making himself weaker until his chakra can recharge. As Naruto would be panting as the machine would have been turned on multiple times, as he is basically like sweating, trying not to pass out, because for all he knows, if he sleeps, they could just take Kurama away from him. Of course, Naruto would be flaring up his chakra, trying to get Aang or anyone to sense it. Of course, Aang would sense a little bit of that power, and that is where I'm leaving it off for now. I hope you liked the video, and I hope that you will watch my other videos, and If you watch this without watching the first part and you don't understand what is going on, please watch the first part of this series. And without further ado, Little Ninja out.